Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Everquest Old School. And on tonight's episode, guys, I am joined by BushidoBull,
Hey, hey, hey.
and we also have on the call with us tonight, guys, Drk Dragn.
Balakalaka, the shaman cleric.
And you can
Figure
see,
that one out.
I am playing a rogue here, and we are on the red server, guys. You know, I told you we were gonna play on my ogre, not my ogre, my troll when we did the red server, just to try it out. And basically, I got a little out of hand.
He trolled too much.
Yeah, I did. I got too big into it, guys. So I think it's gonna be best to kind of stay away from that character for now until I can figure out how best not to let that inner demon come out. Cause yeah, I was pretty bad on that guy. So we're gonna be playing this guy, and Stabby is going to be a rogue, as I said before, but he's going to be bringing the civilization to the uncivilized. For all these murderers and destroyers out here like me on my other character, I am going to stop those people from doing what they're going to do. I am going to help out other players. I'm going to form a community, a guild. I know Kevin, I was talking to him last night when he was on, that was Hydra Sync, by the way, guys. When he was on his character on Red, he had his own guildmates were actually camping him. They killed him inside of Crushbone, and then when he went back to get his body back, his own guildmates were sitting there waiting to kill him again before he could even get his corpse, even after he said, all I want to do is get my corpse and leave. So he ended up leaving that guild last night.
Wait, who?
Hydros?
What guild?
The one I think you guys
Thunderdome.
Yeah, Thunderdome.
What?
Yeah, he caught it on camera. It's there. You'll be able to see it when he uploads it. But yeah, they were trolling him, and he didn't appreciate it. You know, like if you're going to be in a guild and they're not even going to help you out, then what's the point, right? But yeah, so I think at some point we're just going to form our own because it's really the only way you can trust the people who are in there. And if you see them doing something they're not supposed to, you can stop them. But I am playing my rogue,
Okay.
and I'm going to turn this node in real quick so I can run outside and meet the guys out there. Now it's Mater is the guy that I should turn this into, get a little bit of experience, a little bit of faction, and of course we get our tunic, which is kind of nice to start with. It's 2 AC, it's better than nothing, and 2 AC in this game does mean quite a bit at some levels, so you do want to get that if you have the opportunity. Don't just go run it out expecting that you're going to pick up armor really quickly, and that's not going to be a big thing, because you may be wearing this piece all the way up to level 6 or 7 if you're very unlucky and you just happen to not be able to find some pieces to replace it by doing quest and whatnot. So, but you guys are outside the entrance, or are you still running over Bushido?
Yeah, I'm heading. I gotta go wait on the boat.
Oh, what zone are you in?
Capitalist East.
Oh, yeah, that's how long of a boat ride is that? I don't think I've ever taken the boat from that side.
Yeah, well, it's just going to the ButcherBlock. And where am I? Oh, here I am. The rain's got me disoriented.
Oh no,
I
it's
hate the rain.
Balaka. Jump! Oh my God,
I'll do that for you.
my guy is freaking Jordan, man. This guy, granted, he's only like an inch and a half tall, can completely jump over Balaka.
Oh,
You-
don't
you
forget
realize-
the barrel roll.
Exactly. You realize what a feat that is to not only jump your own height. Like that's just not something a lot of people can do.
Well, by the way, I just asked people in Thunderdome, and they said that there's a ZFG. I
Don't know what that
stands for. Hold on.
You can ask him whatever you want, man. I'm just telling you, he caught it on camera.
Oh, I know.
When he
but-
uploads it, you're gonna see it, and you can make up for your own mind whether you think he was right in leaving or not. But
Oh,
you know,
I
when your
know,
own
but-
guildmates are there buffing up people that clearly his alts or his friends or whatever the case may be, and they kill you over and over again, and somebody who's in the same guild, then yeah, there's a problem there, you know. He could have told the guild about it, you know, and maybe
Okay, well-
maybe got the guy kicked out or something along the lines.
Well,
but
it-
when
they
that's happening to you,
said that it's not cool, but it's a ZFG, and they say zero given.
see,
Say
so
that again.
Zero given.
Oh, zero fuck given. Yeah.
I was
yeah, he's trying not to
trying
say
to
the word.
record in here.
But yeah, it's if
That's
if the
more
guild
rhetorical, folks.
if the guild's gonna be like that, then do you really want to be in there? Unless you're gonna go full roleplay, man. If you're gonna go full troll, then yeah, maybe. And then I don't think that guild's gonna be strong enough for you. Like I know.
They
they should be killing each other left and right if they're going to go full troll, which is clearly not what they're doing. So I don't know. It's going to be a learning experience to figure out how the guilds are going to work in this game. Like, what's the balance? Do they have full blue guilds? Are they some blue and red, kind of like a purple guild, as far as the color of the servers
this is
go?
a red server, so
It
it's
is.
like
It is.
all
But if you watch my troll guys, which I, actually don't recommend you guys doing that because I fully trolled on that. There were several people when I first started that went around giving me buffs. So there are
Well,
really
yeah.
nice people on this server.
Just because it's PvP doesn't mean that you're a dick to everybody.
That's exactly what it means. But I'm not going to be playing that guy. I'm going to try to get out of playing that guy. But that is exactly what PvP means, in my opinion. But
No, see,
we're going to bring
you
civilized
could
to those kind of people.
You could do like role play PvP where you just role play like you would on a blue server, but then if people offend your character, then you have the ability to just and there you go.
Yeah, I talked about this.
Super twinked.
I talked about this on my other one. When I look at PvP, I look at it from the name alone. Like, fan is short for fanatic. PvP is short for player versus player. It's not short for player versus environment with an occasional player
PvP.
kill or something like that. It's called player versus player, which means the only death that should be taking place on that server is player killing another player. Player versus environment shouldn't be even in this game. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Level.
You level by killing other players, just like other games that you can play.
Those
Like
players would have to level and get killed.
right,
Well,
for you to level
some to get gear.
No, for
But
you to
nobody
level
does
somebody
it.
else.
Nobody's getting gear.
Bushido.
You get gear off of other people, and other people get gear randomly, maybe, or something along the lines from people. Like, people just happen to have random gear spawn on, like regular mobs do or something. I don't know. I don't know how that would work on EverQuest. I just know how it works on other games that I've played. There was a mech game that I played, and all you did when you went on to multiplayer is you killed other people. And when you killed other people, you got experience, and you got coin, and those coins allowed you to buy better weapons and upgrades and things of that sort. That's player versus player. I don't know what you would call this. This is like player versus environment with an occasional player battle. So I like I said, that was me going to the extreme. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be enjoying it for what it is and just kind of experimenting and seeing what this server is all
If you
about.
want to troll people, go ahead and troll them. That's what this server is about. So that you can do that if you want. But them sitting there hunting their own freaking guildmate and then corpse camping them, screw Thunderdome. And I really liked Thunderdome because that dude that got us in and then buffed us up and everything like that, he was really cool.
But see, you liked them because they were nice to you, and that's kind of the exact opposite of what PvP should probably be. But I don't know. I kind of want to get into a nice guild, and I think that's probably what we're going to form is a guild of our own. Get some players to come over here and help us out to form the guild, and maybe put it together with players who want to be blue on red. Bring the civilization to the uncivilized is the idea I have going on with this character.
I'm going to still be red, and if somebody offends me, I'm going to bonk them over the head.
Yeah, okay, so be purple. You'd be blue most of the time, but on occasion when somebody does something they're not supposed to. And I think we're still going to do the same thing. We're going to see other players who are trolling people and go and help the player who's getting picked on. So we still will kill people. We're just not going to do it because of the fun of it. We'll be doing it to help somebody else out.
Real quick, /Anon.
No, I think I'm going to leave mine open. I thought about doing that or doing role play. I'm going to leave mine open. So if you guys want to come find me, you're more than welcome to do that.
I don't think you can engage in PvP at least until level 6, 5 or 6.
Yeah, are you going to start attacking this bat, or are you just going to stand there forever?
I am attacking it right now. It is
I
targeted.
haven't seen you swing once.
No, I'm hitting it. Your target is too far away. Get closer.
Are you over to Crushbone?
Oh, there we go.
I'm just waiting here for you, dude.
Are we running over to Crushbone? I'm only level 1, man.
Yeah, I'm sitting here just healing him up while I'm waiting for Bushido to get here.
Oh, are you healing me?
It could
What are
be
you,
at least
cleric?
a half an hour. I haven't even made it to the docks yet.
Oh, that's
It's
alright.
all good.
I need to kill a few creatures anyways to level up a little bit before we go over to Crushbone.
Yeah, he's definitely going to need the extra levels to make it. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm a cleric. That's what I'm here for. I'm just going to keep throwing band-aids on him.
Yeah, you could probably just, constantly heal them.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think the trip to Crashbone would be dangerous. I think you just need to be at least level 4 to hunt in there, and that's at the very least. And I wouldn't even go in there probably
Whoa.
until you're a couple of levels higher than that if you can help it. If you're going to be there by yourself, if you're going to be in there in a group, that's a different story. But ooh, look,
There's the river.
Oh, what's your strength?
my strength is I got 95 strength, 115 stamina, 80 agility, and 100 dexterity, 83 wisdom, intelligence is 60, and charisma is 45. I went with the raid build that you guys had suggested that you read off of P99, which is the majority of it in stamina with a little bit into strength. So that was 25 points into stamina with 5 points into strength.
That'll make you be able to endure longer.
Yeah, and they said that was the raid build. That was the build that was going to help you out the most
Hold on.
at
At
high
the
levels.
in-game.
Yeah, in
I
game.
have to say this. Magi Jedi is logging off, and he says, "Keep
Oh,
up the
speaking
crappy
of
work.
Jedi,
being
did you know they've
intra-guild."
come out with a new one and Harrison Ford and Chewbacca
Okay,
is gonna be in
so
it?
I'm gonna finish this before we get into what you just said. Keep up the crappy work, YouTubing intra-guild PvP and corpse camping. And then he said, "It's not like we can use or ruin our reputation individually, but collectively we're great." And I'm not even gonna say that word.
What was this?
That's what he's saying in the guild. He's mad that people were camping.
Who's
Oh,
saying?
he's mad that because you told him that's what was going on.
Yeah, he's really mad about it.
Who?
And Magi
Hold on,
Jedi. He
Okay.
feels the same way I do. Even I don't care if it's all out PvP. You do not camp and kill your own people. Period.
It depends on what playstyle you're going for, but yeah, I would definitely
Not even
pick.
like that, because then what's the point of even being in the guild?
That's what I said.
It's just
That's
making
why.
it easy for people to hunt you down.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't going to join a guild with my other guy. But so yeah, that's what I'm saying. It depends on like the playstyle, and if you're gonna play that playstyle, maybe not be part of a guild. You know,
No,
so
you don't camp your own guild. Period.
that's what I'm saying. Just
Even
don't be
in
part of a
PvP.
guild.
But after you kill this skeleton, we're gonna run back into town and go to the guild or go to the bank, and I'm gonna give you a couple plats so you can buy some bags. Because
Well, actually, I don't need any just yet. We'll run back in town maybe
Well,
after I get a level or two.
or you're gonna need bags so that you can hold all the belts.
Yeah, I understand that. I haven't gotten anything off of any of these guys yet, so I'm not filling up my inventory, and I don't really want to
Well-
run in there just yet. I want to get a couple levels before Bushido gets here.
Yeah, I
Time.
just zoning into Fiona V8. Bye.
That way, when he gets here, we can just take off. Unless, of course, you guys
Here.
have all those belts already.
I'm
Kill
just
this
gonna,
bird.
He's just gonna give you the dagger that he got, and I'll have to get you some armor and stuff later. Some of
Actually-
the burn eye hide stuff. You should be able to use that.
I don't think you need to give me any armor. If we get some belts inside there and I come back and turn them in, I'll be able to use that armor, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, well this is better magical stats and stuff.
Yeah,
he-
I'm just
he'll
saying, like-
definitely be giving you better.
I'm just saying, like, that's a good way
That'll
for a
get
new
you
character.
started.
Yeah.
That's good to get you started. Oh shit. Oh shit, can you see me? Yes, he can see through my invisi.
Who's that?
One of those spider things. There's
Those arachnids or whatever?
yeah, drachnids they call
Yeah,
them.
dragnids. There you go.
Because there's one that can see through invisi. And I'm far enough away I think he can't see me or isn't concerned.
So what do you guys think of PvP so far? Have you guys fought a lot of people? Have you been camped yourself? Or, like, what's been the experience over here so far for you?
Well, it's few and far in between, but since I joined this character I'm running to ButcherBlock with, since I put the tag on, so a lot more people have been attacking me.
What tag? The
Thunderdome Guild.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Well,
Because maybe they don't like Thunderdome then.
well,
Well,
obviously.
I overheard
Thunderdome is
some
a
people
bad guild.
talking that Thunderdome is taking over the entire server.
Oh,
and
really?
they're upset about that, yeah.
No, don't kill me.
No, wait. No, don't die.
That's why I was running
And I
over to
guess
the
you
guards.
could
Out.
put
I've
a
been
Dang
slain.
into that message, but
Every time I tried to heal you, the chick turned around and just whacked me once and interrupted it.
what chick? Oh, that.
The
Craig
crag.
chick.
Stand back a little further.
Well, we're on a hill, so it's kind of hard to, you know.
Well, you can heal. You don't have to have line of sight to heal me. I mean, I know
Yeah,
it's with my.
it's-
No, you don't.
no, I'm
With
saying
my
like it-
cleric, I can heal through walls. I was just
Yeah,
doing that
I
over
know,
there
I'm
in
just-
High Keep. when you
I know,
guys were running upstairs, I would hail you from downstairs.
I'm just saying that it was hard to tell distance. I didn't know I was that close. Oh, hey, hi.
So you said the guild is taking over? Like they're going to be like the #1 on the server?
Well, I think as far as numbers is what they were referring to, is that's the take I took from it, but I could be wrong on that particular aspect, or maybe they just meant that Thunderdome is just owning everybody and it hasn't gotten to the high levels yet to make it
No,
count.
they're obviously not owning everybody because I see Thunderdome losing all the time. I think it's the numbers because, as you saw, as soon as we joined, bam, they're right there. Hey, you want to join?
Right, so they got somebody sitting over there just waiting for people. You know, in all the newbie
Serious
zones.
recruiting effort.
You know, some guilds will do that. Some guilds will recruit every so often, get their numbers up, and they know there's going to be a huge turnaround. They're going to lose something like 30-40% of the new people who join. And a lot of the time, the people who join will be there for a short amount of time, and then when they actually get to a higher level, they will leave. So you got to remember that when you recruit, just because you're getting like 100 people a day doesn't mean 100 people will stay for very long. So they recruit a whole lot of people, far, far more than they're hoping will stay. And, you know, in the end...
what I've learned from running guilds and everything like that over multiple games, if you're going to look at numbers, just look at 25% of the people you recruit. Because
to do what?
then, to stay.
I guess I can see that, but it also depends on the level, you know, like, and what you're doing. If you're a guild that raids, then you're going to keep the people as they level because you're going to see that you're doing something, and they'll be like, oh, okay, I'm in the right guild. I can't raid yet, maybe several months before I can raid, but at least I know they're raiding, and that's going to be waiting for me. Whereas if that's not there, they'll see that, and they'll be like, well, maybe I should start looking around a few months before I get to end game. That way I know what guild I need to be in. I can start being on the waiting list or whatever the qualifications are. I can start planning for that. And you'll start losing people as they get higher and higher level. But, you know, if you're doing all of that stuff, you're going to keep them a lot longer. Now, these guys don't drop crap, man. I haven't got anything off of these mobs in here.
Yeah.
No, the mobs
so
on that hill don't drop diddly squat, but junk for vendors.
Not even that. I haven't even got the junk, man.
I'm completely out of
make him go after all the skeletons and show him where to turn those in.
Turn what in? Bone chips?
Bone chips.
I know you can
remember
turn
where that was?
In the High Elf City. I know you can turn bone chips in, but you're saying there's a quest over here as well?
There's one in Dwarf City too.
Oh, okay, this
is behind in the Paladin area.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever turned that one in, so we'll have to do that on camera and show some of the new players who are starting out.
You can just rack up bone chips until you get here, and then when you get here, you can show them because I don't remember.
Well, if this character can't go in there, he'll get stomped.
Yeah, but I know you. You can just say take a left here, take a right there, and we'll be able to find it.
Or you can just tell me what the guy's name is if you remember, and I'll find him myself. I can do that pretty easily.
His name is Balaka Laka 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 Laka.
Okay, recasting in Vizzy.
What character are you playing?
Laka.
This 6.
He's playing. Oh wow! I don't even have you on my friends list. What's your character's name?
Zuazak. This is my main on this server.
Okay, spell it.
XUIKSZAAK.
Oh, Zulax.
Zuik Zach.
But what kind of class is he? A race and stuff like that?
Necromancer XR.
And what level?
25.
Wow, so you've been playing over here pretty. I mean, that's even higher level than the ones we have on the blue server.
No,
and for him,
Hero 25.
For him,
well, my guy's 26, but I'm just saying for most of you guys.
Yeah, but for him, that's 2 days of playing. You know.
Yeah, if you hardcore it, man, you can level up halfway decent with the lower levels. When you hit 30, though, guys, do not expect to be able to put in, you know, a week's worth of hardcore time and really just, you know, pound through those levels. You might be able to get to level 35 in a week if you play all day, every day. Once you hit 30.
Yeah, but who can sit here that long?
Well, I used to as a kid. I mean, when I was younger, I used to sit there and play for like 15, 16 hours in a session and just, you know, wake up the next day and do it all over again on the days where I had, you know, that kind of time to spend. But yeah, I can't do that anymore. I can spend, you know, 4 or 5 hours at max normally before I gotta, you know, take a break and move around and go run on the treadmill or something. You know, like I got to
in
move
3 days, you can hit 50.
What on here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, with the right help.
You just got to work with a bard.
Do they have a? They do have an experience bonus on the server, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not so much. It's like 2.5 times that of blue.
Well, that's like 250%. You know,
Yep.
like that's
Something
that's
like
more.
that.
I think it's 280.
That's more than some of the zones that or the dungeons, I should say, had for the experience multiply, and I'm sure those are still in the game, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you go to Crushbone or Unrest or Carter's Castle or any of those dungeons that they want people to really congregate in, spend time in, and they did that, guys. For those of you who are not familiar with the game, they did that so that people would, kind of group together in some zones rather than spread out over the entire area. Because there's so many zones in this game that if they just left it up to people to kind of go where they wanted to, you'd probably never find as many groups.
Hold on. Don't move.
You probably
I am
never
at the
find
dock,
it.
By the way,
You what?
I'm at the dock in Fiona High.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We're at
It's
we're at the entrance to Dwarf Town.
Yeah, and I am level 2. Let's see how far into level 2. I'm one bubble into level 2. So by the time you
Nice.
get here, I should be level 3, maybe level 4, depending on how fast I can kill these guys and how often I have to go back in.
After I drop off this new dagger, do you want Madeline or do you want Floxy to help you get belts?
Who can get experience there?
Yeah. Which one's?
Floxy's well out of range of getting experience, but she can go to Crushbone and get gobs of belts. She's like 22 or 23,
What level's Madeline?
12 or 13. I have to look.
Okay.
Wow.
We'll do Floxy just for the speed.
Well, I mean, the other one can get experience there.
We don't want them to get experience.
Well, you kind of do. Why not? I mean, if you're going to kill,
No,
like the 12 could
because-
probably kill fast enough.
We want you to get caught up to us so that we can all group and then we will go out and get
Because
XP.
Kevin's Paladin is 13 now. I just
Oh,
saw
okay.
a video where he dinged.
So you want me
Yeah.
to get up to around that level. Okay, so I only
Yeah.
need to get up to what? Level 7? Level 8?
At least 9 or 10. This way you're close enough to us where you won't die in 1 or 2 hits.
Well, I
We
mean,
did-
I am not going to be taking the hits, hopefully. I can wait outside the battle long enough, use my backstab, things of that sort.
Yeah, you
and if I
should
play-
wait till like Flint gets the mob.
Right, and wait till like
and
60% or something.
Assist Flint. Oh, no, not even that much. Just 75.
We give you 70, 80 belts, you'll be caught up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I don't need to be completely caught up, because this character, rogues in general, guys, can actually get away with being a little bit less of a level than, say, everybody else in the
Well-
group. And the reason behind that is they're not held by the same restriction of casters. Like, casters, if they're not high enough level, none of their spells will drop. A tank, if he's not high enough level, he won't be able to tank the creature. He'll die too quickly. Clerics, they can kind of hold back as
That's not
well.
necessarily true. If you give them kick and gear, they can.
To a certain point, but even after that, like, level makes a huge
Yeah,
difference.
It does make a very big difference.
But for a rogue, you can chill on the back, and as long as you play it careful and safe, you can still hit the enemy. You may not hit them nearly as hard as you normally do, but because you're a rogue, you already do tremendous amounts of damage anyways. So if they just lessen that a little bit, you're still out damaging most people, and so
Yeah,
you're still
so-
helping out.
We want to get you at least to 11.
Maybe. I mean, what's the least? What's the least level that I could be to group with you guys at the level that you're at? 8 or 7?
Well, it'd have to be to Kevin's character, 13.
Yeah, you would have to be at least 9 level-wise, but I
And we
want...
want to get you to 10. That way, if you accidentally do D-level, you still can group with us.
Right.
Yeah, and I want you at least the lowest level tied in the group, because I'm level 11. Right now, I'm the lowest level in the group.
I'm just saying, like,
Well,
when you
11.
finally get up to, I think it's level 7 or 8, the belts really don't do as much experience as they were doing, and the shoulder pads are not easy to get. You don't get those
No.
nearly as much. So,
I don't know, man. I got up to 11
Those
just by
belts-
doing belts.
Yeah.
oh,
like,
did you?
he
Oh, I
went,
keep
like,
forgetting.
4
There's a
levels.
bonus in this game.
Yeah, I turned in about 70 belts, 65, 70, and bam, I'm 11.
Yeah, we loaded him up, then we loaded Madeline up, then we loaded Flint up, and then we just all went there and just handed him off.
Yeah.
And
It was really quick. Now, see, the downfall is, and this is why I want to get you that little bit higher, is you're going to have squat for skills.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for those to go up at the low level.
He'll build them quick.
Yeah, but I want you to be able to at least take a hit if need be.
I think the only downside to that, guys, and I could be mistaken on this, but I was just told probably like 3-4 days ago by who is it? Was it Narnia? I think it was Narnia. They were saying that oh, you got a little guy on you.
Yep, I pulled them for you.
They were saying that you can only raise your skill, you can only increase your skill if you're fighting creatures of experience level. So if you can get experience off of the creature, your skills will raise when you fight it. Otherwise,
I've seen my stuff
hold on,
occasionally on green.
Hold on.
You got experience off of those greens?
It's an if.
Well, yeah, probably, but
then as long as you get experience off of it.
Your defense will only go up on a green creature.
No. He said any of your skills. So that means your attack.
I know, but it's not necessarily that way. Because your offense can still go up on a green creature.
Oh yeah, Kevin's on the line, guys. Oh no, we're playing the wrong way.
As long as it's just barely green, you can still get offensive, like your piercing for your weapon. It can still go up if it's green.
That's why I said if you get experience off it, because some greens you will get experience off of, some greens you will not, and the ones you won't get experience off of, apparently it won't work on those guys. Now that is not classic. I remember back in the day, no matter what you were fighting, your skill would go up. It just took forever. You got to remember, when you actually went back to work on your skill, it was usually because you were a high level and you were working on a skill that you never even touched at a low level. And so you were doing 250 points from scratch. It took forever. And some skills go real slow, like sense heading is a really slow skill.
After you reach 100.
Yeah. It's really slow on some of these.
Hydros?
Yo, what's up?
I want to see that video.
Oh, I told them about the one where they camped you when you went back to get your corpse, and that's why you left the guild.
Oh yeah, it's coming up like maybe tomorrow.
There's some people in the guild saying we don't care. There's other people that are actually very upset over it. Very upset.
There was a high level druid from Thunderdome. She had her tag up. She was buffing them. And she didn't interfere in the battle. She didn't heal nobody or anything like that. But she had the Thunderdome tag. So it's not a big deal, man. I
thought you said that she was healing them during the battle.
No. She wasn't healing them during the battle. No.
But still, the fact that she's buffing them up, man, that's messed up.
You should
she was
never
buffing
hunt
them.
your own people.
That's what it felt like, man. That's why I left the guild, because it felt like they were. She was in Thunderdome. She was sitting right there because I saw her sit down after she buffed him, and she hid she was a druid. They have the power to hide. She was a female druid. I can even I can remember what armor she had on. So she was she had the Thunderdome tag. Her name was Blue, and so she was buffing them. I think one of those two people were dual boxing. That's what I think.
Oh yeah, it was probably one of her alts or something like that.
Well, it don't matter. You don't hunt your own people.
Well, exactly.
No, she should have at least. Yeah, she should have at least said something. She should have been like, "Hey, that guy's Thunderdome. Let's not mess with him," because she was Thunderdome. So.
Well,
that's
did you
exactly
have your tag showing?
Yes, my tag was showing.
Then they should have known already.
Well, and if she's going to be there and you clearly see her stand up and do stuff.
It's possible she was even a spy.
Maybe, but you caught it on camera, man, so let the guild see it if they see it, and
we'll
let them decide whether it was right or wrong. It's one of those things. You're playing on PvP, so it's hard to say, what's acceptable and what's not. Cause
that isn't acceptable.
I haven't seen
so
that.
So where you guys at?
I am.
Acceptable to me, that's why.
Yeah, that's why.
No,
I'm just killing stuff in front of the Kaladin, man. I got up to level 2. Let's see, how close to level 3? I am about 75% into level 3.
Think about it.
Or level 2.
If you're hunting your own guild mates, what's the incentive to be in your guild? Nothing.
It's not even that big of a deal. I just didn't. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting her to be there and to be. At the very least, she was buffing them for sure. So it just took me by surprise. I shouldn't be whining about it.
Well, you're not. We asked you. We asked you about it. So.
It's seriously not acceptable.
I didn't think it was. That's why I left the guild. If people wonder, well, you guys shouldn't have said anything to the guild. The guild probably wouldn't even have known I left, dude.
Oh, I didn't say anything to him.
Oh, I didn't say.
We didn't
anything or
mention
anything.
you. We just said that we have a friend who did that.
All I said
yeah.
was, "Hey, what's with Thunderdome hunting and corpse camping their own guildies?" And people were like, "What?" And a lot of people are like, "That is unacceptable," because it is.
Yeah, well, I thought it was none of that. I mean, I left the guild over it, and she was definitely in Thunderdome, and she was definitely helping them. She, like I said, I don't think she interfered during the fight. In fact, she didn't need to. Those guys were kicking the crap out of me.
Yeah,
what I
you
understand
had two
is
people plus pets on you.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
against one.
they were blue to me, and I couldn't hit them. I mean, I could hit her, but the ogre, I mean, they were twinks. They were obviously twinks, and they just destroyed me, dude. So I was kind of a little butthurt about it. AC can tell you I was a little butthurt about it.
Hey, man, you know,
Or as they say on this server, you were butthurt.
Yeah, it hurt my butt, dude. So you know,
It really
when-
did,
when my
man.
butt
Especially
get-
when they were like pounding you from behind and stuff, man. It was
Well,
nasty.
As soon as we either find another guild or start another guild,
Yeah, I think
I'm
we should
out
start
of
one,
this
guild.
guild.
What do you think about that? What do you think about start one?
I think we gotta have 10. I think we gotta have 10 people. But
You don't
yeah,
think
I
with
agree
all
with
the
that
players that we
100%.
know that we could
Guys
start one?
starting it.
You need 11.
I think we could find 11 people to start a guild. I think if we get all our
The
friends in
guild
here.
leader and then 10 people to petition for it.
I would like to start a guild. Yes, I'd like to start our own guild.
So if you guys are out there and you see this video and you guys want to join us on a guild, let us know. Let us know who you are. It may take a little while to get going and get people in it, but yeah, we're going to try that out. We're going to see how it works over here on Red Server, and it's going to be a guild to help other players. It's not going to be about killing. If you kill people other than to defend other people, you're going to be out. That's just the only rule to it. Is you got to be nice. It's going to be it's going to be blue,
If you
guys.
like
No, I
what
don't-
AC is saying, go ahead and leave in the comments
Oh.
section your name and a character name that you would like to have join the guild, and we will get in touch with you as soon as
Wait,
we
now-
can.
Are we restricting when and where they can kill or not? I don't think.
No,
that's
we're just
right.
restrict it to only killing people that
Outside
are
the guild.
that are picking on other players.
No, I'm,
Oh.
I don't know
Or do
about
you guys
that.
you guys think we should go all PvP and anybody can kill anybody?
no.
I think anybody. Well, no, we
You
just
do
can't
not-
kill guildies. Yeah,
do
So
not
that's the only
hunt
drawback. Is
your
no
own
guildies.
for me, yeah.
Guildies and any allies we may actually make.
Yeah, if we make allies, you don't hunt the allies.
Okay, but what about not killing guildies but buffing up people who are?
That are allies or
No,
Sure.
that are killing your guildies, but you're just buffing up people who are doing it for you. Like you're not doing it, but
well,
other people are
if
doing
you
it.
buff them up and
They're
then
out.
they run off and kill a guildie, then you just they come back and say, "Did you buff them?" Yeah, why? Because they just attacked me. Oh, okay, I'll put them on my list. Not to
Yeah.
buff them up. And
Stabby, can you come upstairs?
And well, I guess we'll have to think about it, guys. We'll have to come up with what our
right.
rules and regulations are going to be for the guild. But we're definitely thinking about doing it. So if you guys are interested, make sure to let us know. Let us know, like BushidoBull said, you know, what characters you might want to join us with.
Oh,
We're
get
gonna be
back here.
we're gonna be a pretty low level guild, so you know, to start with, because you know all our characters are around, you know, 10 to 20. But again, guys.
Kathia sells bags.
Okay, I'll buy some here in a few minutes. But again, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Make sure to head on over to BushidoBulls on YouTube if you guys are watching my videos. If you're watching BushidoBull, you can find me at AC Gamer, guys. I do quite a few games. What games are you doing over there on your channel right now, Bushido?
well, I just got my mic in yesterday, and as you can tell, it sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it sounds so much better than the last one.
Finally, man, yeah.
And I put it out an introductory character. I'm building up a little bit just so he can do some of these quests. And he is currently on Blue server, and I forgot his name.
It's that other guy.
Adelar?
Something Hog. Fey Hog.
Boss hog.
No, not Boss Hog. That's the Dukes. I'm not the Dukes. Hold on, I'll go to and look in on it.
And while he's
Hey,
doing
guys,
that,
I'm
guys, go ahead. I was going to say, go check out Hydros Inc.'s channel, guys. What games are
Love
you
you
doing?
guys.
I know you're doing quite a few that I'm actually watching,
Blue
like
Hog.
Oblivion and Fallout 3.
I'm playing I Love Your Butts. It's new on Steam.
And he's on the
That's
level the
scary,
bigs.
Hydros. That's scary.
Got you
Scare 'em
bags.
up.
I'm on the hot oil level, guys.
I created a ranger.
No, it's like AC said. I'm playing Oblivion, which I am. I'm falling back in love with the game all over again. I've played it I think this is the 4th time that I'm going to play it all the way through, and once again, I'm totally and completely in love, guys. I'm having so much fun on Oblivion. So if you want to watch Oblivion, if you have any love for Elder Scrolls, come check me out. And thank you for the shout out, AC, my brother.
Oh, what were you saying though, BushidoBull, about the character?
His name is Ruhog, Ruhog, and EverQuest just crashed on me.
Oh, that's
Hear that lovely sound? Ding.
Okay. Are you wrapping up your video?
I am. I'm about to
wrap
end
it
it
up.
here. Again, guys,
Hope I
thanks
don't
for
miss-
watching. If you do enjoy these videos, be sure to give some love to all of our channels. Like, subscribe, if you want to see more videos of this sort. Again, guys, we will catch you next time.
Subscribe.